I'm here at the Farnborough Air Show, and joining me now is Pierre Beaudoin, Chief Executive of Bombardier. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Beaudoin.
Well, it's nice to be here.
We're sitting on one of your newest business jets, the 350, the Challenger 350, but actually I'm keen to talk to you about the C-Series aircraft. This is your new passenger jet intended to break the duopoly between Airbus and Boeing in the passenger jet market above 100 seats. How satisfied are you with progress towards getting this aircraft into service?
I'm very satisfied with the progress we've been making in flight tests. We announced that we would certify in second half of 2015, and I feel that we're making substantial progress towards that. Now it's flight tests, we learn every day, but I think we're doing very well.
Now, you have had some slippage with the entry into service dates. How confident are you can stick to the revised timetable of second half 2015?
We're in the part of the program where we're not developing the platform anymore. We're in tests, so it's about confirmation of what we've already done, confirmation of the performance of the product, and also going to do certain steps towards certification. But there's a lot of tests in labs that have been done already, so I feel very good.
The C-Series was due to be here at Farnborough, but in May the Pratt & Whitney engine, which provides much of the fuel efficiency of your new aircraft, suffered a failure involving a fire. How significant a setback was that for the aircraft?
Well, our priority is flight testing. We had looked at coming to Farnborough, and if we could have done it, it would have been even better. But the priority is certification for next year, and we've had a challenge with the engine platform at this point. It's like I said before, we're doing tests, and we've done some learning now on the engines with Pratt, which will permit us to make it even more reliable for entry into service.
And was the problem focused on the engine's lower pressure turbine located at the back of the engine rather than the innovative gearbox, which provides much of the fuel efficiency?
Yeah, the issue has nothing to do with the innovative gearbox technology. It's got to do with the more conventional part of the engine, and Pratt is giving a good description of that. They will have some modification, but right now the engine is in tests, and we're working together to get the airplane back to flight.
And let's now turn to the order intake for the C-Series. I think you're aiming for 300 aircraft by the second half of next year. You currently have orders for circa 200, I think. Mm-hmm. Are you confident you can get to that 300 target?
Yeah, absolutely. Just take this week, we announced 2 additional LOI, one for 24 with a UK leasing company, and another one with a Chinese airline for 20. If we announce LOI, because those are discussions that are advanced and will become firm in the near future, in the sense that we are advanced in the contract discussion and aim to firm these orders. So that would take us to almost 250. And so I feel very confident about the 300.
Okay. And finally, let's just talk a little bit about the collaboration you have with COMAC, the Chinese aircraft manufacturer. What does that give Bombardier, that collaboration?
Well, I think the advantage for both of us is that our line of product are complementary. So there's many areas we can work together. In China, from an after-sales perspective, we don't necessarily need two service and after-sales system in China. There's areas that we can look at if we can collaborate from a procurement perspective, because we buy some of the similar components. So it's more two manufacturers coming together and say, since our product line complement each other, where can we work together to make it make both of us more competitive?
Right. And could it lead to an eventual merger, do you think, between COMAC and Bombardier?
Well, that's not something that we're planning, and our aim right now is to see how we can collaborate together.
Yes, it's just that in this high barrier to entry market, everybody says the Chinese will at some point break the duopoly. People are less certain about whether Bombardier or another could do it. Do you see any logic to a combination between Bombardier and COMAC?
Well, yeah, let's talk about some of the things we've done in China for the C-Series. For example, the whole fuselage of the C-Series is done by AVIC in China. So there's already a very large contribution of the C-Series towards the job in China. And I think that positions us well to participate in the Chinese market. We announced a 20-unit LOI. We have another customer in China, CDB CLC, last year that we announced. So that collaboration with COMAC also contributes to positioning us well in China. We're also a large train manufacturer in China in very high speed and high speed segments. So Bombardier is well known. I think we'll do well in the market.
Mr. Beaudoin, thank you very much.
Thank you.